Motogp pole to equal significant for Marc Marquez. Alongside him, second here last year, Danilo De Bruyne 2017 back on the 5th row, but significantly at this point last year, it was also a significant statistic.
Oh, someone's down
already.
Can you believe this?
Oh, dear me.
It's Joan Mir, that's his third crash.
Wait to see what's happened. Bradler Assen, I'm told. Oh, he lost it. Oh, dear
wow.
me, they both went down together.
Both
So
of
first of all, well, I think what it was Carol Abraham went down. Place for him, his worst qualifying, but the stat that you gave me earlier on today, I must say, Neil, he's not pushing the boundaries every time he's got on a thing. Here comes...
hey, this is how you run.
Yeah,
it's impressive. Carol Abraham.
There as well, and he'll be able to, instead of going up that laps, 70.2 miles, and they're away. Good start from Marquez. This is turn 1. In towards turn 2. Rossi has gone back to something like 6th place already. Around the outside comes Lorenzo. Morbidelli gets in there. One way, then the other. It's Quartararo. He's got an awful start, Quartararo. He's been properly up with him. Jack Miller behind him as well. That's whose fault was what in a little while. But right now, out front, Marc Marquez, Petrucci, Miller, 2 miles. Oh, look at it, here comes Rossi! Rossi up the inside then. You know, I was talking about Paul Espargaro. Take a look where he is right now. Paul Espargaro on the KTM at a huge pace in the first lap.
Oh,
hang on.
That was from a long way back.
Petrucci from a long way back. And then Marquez whips it to the...
Ridiculously fast all weekend. He's been within 0.2 of a second. Here he comes up the inside of Rossi.
Here he comes, up the inside. Sticks his leg in front of Paul Espargaro. That won't worry him. Look at this.
Yeah, Paul's been fast all weekend. He's up.
We have another Ducati of Dovizioso making his way forwards on the 04 machine now. But these guys are all over the track in different parts. We're at Recordamont, the last 2 corners here.
His pace this morning was faster than anybody, wasn't it, Keith?
It really was, but from that far back, we always knew him jumping. So through 3, on to 4. Cal Crutch so far down, of course. Here comes Jack, underneath Petrucci.
Do you know what? Every move you see at this track is a late racing. Petrucci's...
Oh, I thought he was going to have a go back straight at him again.
Oh, and look, they both dragged themselves in completely wide.
Rossi and Dovizioso comes through, so Dovizioso now moves up to the shoulder for you, nonchalantly given. So red lights for Marquez and Miller, 33.14, 32.9. Here comes the Oscars, here comes Dobby. I thought he was going to make that pass, and he's got the run on, but Rossi, that's for sure. Who'd have thought Jack Miller might be the man on the Ducati? Here comes Dobby up the inside now, Valentino Rossi. Dobby goes through. It's impossible to make it back on the brakes.
Especially when Dobby sat on it, the last of the late breakers.
So Dovizioso goes through in the third. What's it going to be this time? 0.164. That was down from 0.4 at the line. It came down to 0.2 halfway round. It's now down to 0.1. Miller is all over Marc Marquez. Miller is all over Marc Marquez. The scene of one of the biggest accidents you've ever seen in your life, courtesy of Jack Miller last, was his win.
A long time ago, 2016, on that customer Honda, when he was riding for the VDS team. Was it a fluke? You don't win a MotoGP race by fluke. But like I said, he's been the old Jack Miller, the Jack Miller with the bike, was it? He looked all over. And he's gapping Marc Marquez. And it's Taka Nakagami.
Couldn't see him going with anything else.
And everybody's got...
You pretty much know. The only thing they don't know is the longevity of it all. It's a lot
aggressive braking technique.
Look at
that Honda's the same.
He's right back up with him. So Marc Marquez is well, it's just about a second back from Marc Marquez to Dovizioso at the line. This is La Chapelle. Not just because it was you, but it was brilliant because you explained you get too wide. He just passed Petrucci on the factory Ducati.
Unbelievable. I mean, we know how hard they've been working at KTM, the delivery.
But just there, it was a bit scary. He goes for the inside at turn 3, standard stuff. He's going to run it really wide. Cut back will be as it down the hill. Turn 5 onto turn 6 now. He's going to be on the inside. Marc cuts it to the inside. What great racing at La Chapelle. Brilliant stuff there. Rider, or was their main rider, Johan Zarco. The big signing for KTM. Zarco went to them instead of
concessions. It works so well.
He's the complete opposite to some. Here comes Dobby. Oh, I'll tell you what, that was going to be a brave move. The factory Ducati trying to go past the turn 12. Whoa. So there is in 2019. Oh, he got tripped by the Ducati. He got rammed by the Ducati. So Vignales
coming up amongst Joan Mir, who's going to be lapped.
He's moving already. Dobby on that last lap was having a good old look. When we got onto this straight, one of the Marc Marquez fans around here, Alpine Stars launched a beautiful new range.
Mentioned his name once. Oh, he does 3 practice sessions, all qualifying. He's kept his head down.
Marquez still leading this, but I still can't say he's definitely going to win it. It's going to be a podium man, there is no doubt, this year. It's probably several times. It's all spinning down the hill there, you're on the... And then you've got to get it stopped downhill into what is a pretty flat kind of a course. So he was the fastest man around last time with a 32.6. From Miller and Dovizioso in the 7 laps to go. To a Moto3, there'd have been 4 of them on the floor.
It's so difficult into turn 1. On that lap, on the previous lap, And he'll sit it on his board. I think now he'll pull the pin if he's got pace to break. Normally, you'd say then, I'd have to say that the Honda it might come.
And we'll tell. 16 laps to go. We're at the end of this one. That's Recordermore can lead now. It was only half a second.
Yeah, exactly what as predicted. He set his fastest lap on that lap. He was
still languishing back in 13th place. Nothing like the sparkling form I thought we might see from him, but
the ride round, but maybe not race round. You know, when it comes to the race situation, for out-and-out lap time, the Yamaha's amazing.
Well, the last couple of years, it's not really been a track that he's gotten along too well with. We are on 5. We've got 19 of them. And over the line, that was an 0.8 of a second lead from Marquez back to Miller. So out on slicks, and then it rained a bit more and negated any advantage they might have had as well. So Rossi bringing it back to Morbidelli. Here we go then.
Yeah, I'm with Petrucci. It's quite late. Like I say, pushes, but he goes wide and he pushes Rossi. Well,
back of this lot, we'll wait and see.
Yeah, the elastic band's well and truly snapped, hasn't it? I think with
still mega impressed.
Really impressed with him. They were slightly disappointed last year. The main reason was though he was just full of injuries.
The 44, 21 of Morbidelli up behind him. So Morbidelli riding is on an incredible high this year, and it really has been a special year for a brand. Watch all of this lot. Join us at the British Grand Prix. It's bound to be a special one. They resurfaced
Silverstone. They resurfaced the track. It wasn't like they had it done on the cheap. It wasn't on the cheap. Obviously, they got let down by the people that did it, and have they?
And brought the right people on.
They've got all the right people involved.
Back to the effort that Silverstone are putting in, and by then there'll be the new hotel and everything at Silverstone. Yeah, there's quite a lot of development going on there. So
they got this infection. That was late.
Yeah, Rins ran it out wide, and Quartararo took a look at him.
Yeah, I
can't tell you how much there was a worry this week as well when Gav spent 10 days in bed.
Yeah, we thought you were. Quartararo's got to the front of that second quicker, so it's time. It's going to be close.
It's Zarco, Johan Zarco then.
Well, can you believe? Well, Tech 3 has never won a MotoGP race.
No, it's what they've been.
And that's why
for.
they've not, because they never.
So, record them all.
12 laps to go.
Yep.
Some clear track. It's exactly what we're talking about. He's got clear track. He's knocked another 0.3 off his best time. He's now lap.
It's not quite worked for him here. And I'll tell you what, you can thank him for the amount of people out there, deck chairs and everything. Every bit of fence has got people reserving an area on it. It is.
Yeah, they know how to party here in France.
Yeah, but didn't they get to see the race?
Definitely.
Malaysia. Motogp is the big sport now down there.
These boys at the front. Sorry, Keith, gone.
No, I was going to say that when you think about it, the commitment to. He's had teaching, he looked proper dirty.
4 seconds a lap faster.
Ooh,
Rossi's a chance of a podium here.
Petrucci's done Miller some while ago. Third. Jack Miller has slipped back behind Petrucci, but Petrucci looks again like he's...
7, sorry, now. No one's done any sort of distance because of the mixed weather we've had all week.
Points. There is just 3 points separating the top 3, in other words. Yeah, that's just underlines what he was doing in warm-up this morning.
Fastest lap of the race. No, sorry, 2.7 seconds behind Crutchlow. I doubt he'll get that, but actually he was 0.6.
No, because they'll be putting it down on the board.
I'm just going to fill him in, and I'm not tempting fate that.
Morbidelli, Crutchlow, Quartararo towards turn 6, back down the gearbox we go at Latcha. Beefy chicane. Julian cracking up back at home right now. They'll have a go at a bit of friend.
Make mistakes there.
And this is the blue S's. Again, tighter S's as we lead onto the short, sharp main arena here, past the big grandstands. When I say 24-hour, I mean the car 6-mile car park track. Wow, I tell you what, that was a lunge from a long way back, and a dirty great black line from Petrucci. Because that was from a long way back. There we go. Dobby being shown the on his face. That communication that comes up on our screen here comes also under a little bit of pressure here from the number 9 Danilo Petrucci, but they've all got to watch out for the doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're talking about Cal Crutchlow here, and if he does make a pass on him, Crutchlow knows he's coming. So whether Crutchlow's got it, he's taken a lot out of him.
Yeah.
He's certainly going to be right with him, but with 4 laps, 5th MotoGP.
Oh, it's a late one.
Again.
Oh. So, with Quartararo, he was 12. He's only 10 seconds behind Marc Marquez. That was that.
Yeah, Quartararo had pace, it was his qualifying.
Museum corner, there's no way through. Trying to find a way through, but couldn't keep that front wheel down. The massive difference between Dovizioso and Petrucci.
Looking there, of course, at the soft rear tyre of
Dovizioso versus Petrucci. Petrucci looked at this move last time around. He's gone through at Museum corner. Is he in hot? He certainly is in hot. Dovizioso stronger on the front end.
Fabio Quartararo doesn't just fancy 8th here. The result this would be for Pol Espargaro at the moment, 7.5 seconds off. He said, wide into La Chapelle, through into 8th place then.
That'll corner entry. He hasn't got the rear tyre pulling down to the ground to just help him stop it down into Museum corner. An appointment in Bologna with Claudio Domenicali, that's for sure.
Marc Marquez starts his final lap in cruise control.
Where he's had a couple of lucks up the inside of Andrea Dovizioso. Dovizioso! Oh dear, what about 12
on the last lap, but he's really home and dry. He's comfortable. It's going to be another one for him.
So then, it's all about Dovizioso. Record breaker for Honda.
Marquez makes it. It is going to be Dovizioso that holds on for second place, with Danilo Pedro celebrating, because I think that's one of his predictions for the day in as well.
It was.
He's going to be on Paul Espargaro and KTM, and Mike Leitner has been good enough to talk to Simon Crapar.
How does that feel, Mike?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, congratulations to KTM and Paul Espargaro, and massive congratulations as well to...
Now, they got some problems, Ducati. The problems are...